we make a novena of prayer to our Lord Jesus, the infant King, with a meditation on the Word made flesh. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. The 7th day. Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. And there shall be faith in thy times, riches of salvation, wisdom and knowledge. Contemplate within yourself the scene of the Annunciation. Pray for grace, so to imitate Mary, that Jesus may abide with you also. Consider the angelic salutation. Hail, full of grace. If Mary was full of grace before Jesus was conceived in her womb, how she must have overflowed with grace when the fountain of grace abode within her. O Immaculate Mother, may some of the overflowings of thy grace descend into our poor hearts. O most pitiful Mother, the fountain is at thy disposal. Thou hast the key. Open its treasures to us, for we are parched and thirsty. Consider the words, full of grace. Mary was so full of grace that there was no room for self and no room for creatures. Self and creatures are the two great obstacles which prevent us from receiving the measure of fullness of grace which God desires to give us. Let us ask our Immaculate Mother to teach us the secret of emptying ourselves, that we may be filled with God. Let us begin this blessed work now. Jesus is coming very quickly. Shall we not do all we can to make room for him in our hearts? Let us try to ascertain the special obstacle which prevents us from receiving the fullness of grace. Let us beseech our Divine Lord to purify our intentions, our actions, our purposes, our life. Mary had no end but God, and hence she was ever full of God. But we have so many ends that he cannot find room in our hearts. Until a soul has watched herself very closely and has received great light from God, she will have no conception how imperfect and how manifold are the motives of her very best actions. And when she is trying to do well, why should she not try also to act purely? God will thereby be so much more glorified, and our merit so immensely increased. Consider the words, "The Lord is with thee." He loves to dwell in the humble heart. His delights were with the children of men long ere he came to die for them to win their love. And if the Lord was with Mary before he became incarnate in her womb, how much more really was he with her when he took flesh of her? He was with her before the incarnation, but now he is in her. Oh, what a union between a creature and a creator! Oh, what a union between flesh and spirit! Oh, what a union between man and God. Jesus is also with us and in us when we receive him in the most holy sacrament of his love. When the priest utters the Ecce Agnus Dei, it is a second Annunciation. When he gives the body of Jesus, it is a second Nativity, in which Jesus is born in us and of us anew. He is born of us when we manifest him to others by living his life, by speaking his words, by acting his acts. And thus, in our measure, we may be blessed with Mary, whose highest blessedness was that she did the will of God in all things. O sweet infant Jesus, come and deliver us. O my Jesus, be born in my heart. O Jesus, light of the world, I am thine. The little soul of love which follows thee from Bethlehem to Calvary and to the cenacle, the victim and host, which says to thee unceasingly over and over, Magnificat, infinite love, I love thee through Mary. Be my perpetual communion on earth, and offer me unceasingly to Our Lady of Light. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. Pray for us, O holy child Jesus, that we may be made worthy of the promises of our sweet child Saviour, Jesus of Bethlehem, Redeemer of the world. Let us pray. By thy power in the stable of Bethlehem, grant us the grace to understand, to love, and to live the teaching of poverty, which thou didst so often preach by thy divine example. Associate us closely to the great mystery of Christmas, in order that we may imitate thy holy virtues, united to those of Mary and Joseph, for our salvation and for the salvation of souls, by the infinite merits of thy poverty, in the total deprivation and nakedness of thy immolation on the ignominious scaffold of the cross. O holy child Jesus, my hope, fill us with confidence in thy merits. O child Jesus, eternal wisdom, teach us the knowledge that abides eternally in the infinite charity which made of thee a little child. O holy child Jesus, who didst embrace poverty, detach us from earthly goods, in order that we may become worthy of securing thy holy love and of possessing thee. Holy child Jesus, bless us and have mercy on us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.